Hey you guys, how you doing out there? I am so excited that you guys have joined me on my long form content in Tiffany Chanel Speaks community. For those of you that are first time visitors here, welcome. I am so glad that this found your page. However it did, it is not by accident, so I'm glad that you made it. For those that have been following me for just some time, I appreciate each and every single one of you, every like, every comment, every message and testimony. It has touched my heart, and I am continuing to pray for you all, no matter what your circumstance or situation may be. Quick story because my voice is very raspy. This past weekend, you guys, of course, was Easter Sunday. And Easter Sunday, that is the resurrection of Christ, and that is who came to save you and I. And my children and my family and I, we had the opportunity to participate in ministering the greatest story ever told. And there were a couple of parts in there, y'all, where I had to holler a little bit. And so now my voice is raspy and I did it for the glory of God, right? So it's okay, but I am here. I'm ready to go, and I'm getting ready to get situated with you all. God has been asking me to dive deeper, so we are going to go from actually a short video that I put out there that was called "He Is Your Source," and it was the most one of my most responded to videos, comments, likes, people sharing their testimony, and oh my goodness, I appreciate you guys for reaching out. So I'm going to break that source down into an acronym or a framework that you guys can use. Okay. So let's get right into it. All right. So, what is a source? For those of you who don't know, I like to look up definitions because that gives me more knowledge, gives me more understanding. And there's terms and definitions that hit my spirit a little bit more. And I know that's an area I need to focus. So, in this particular case, a source is a place or a person or thing from which something comes from or can be obtained from. And as I shared it, our source is God. He is our creator, and He is what we in this world know as a manufacturer. When there is something that is wrong with something that you have bought, you send it right back to the source. You said, I want this to be fixed, I want it to be corrected, and I need you to do something about it. Why would we not do that with God? Why would we not go back to Him who knows every single part of us, from the single hairs on our head to the inward workings of our inner parts? He knows everything about us, the good, bad, and the ugly, honey. And that is okay because He said, I can fix that, I can change that, I can heal that, but you have to do your part too. So, what does source look like? Well, let's start with the letter S. S is He is our strength. What do you guys pray? What do we pray when we have something going on? We always say, God, give me strength. That is because that is exactly who He is for us. He is anything that you need when you need it. He is going to be your provider. He is going to be your healer. He is going to be your lawyer. He is going to be your counselor. You plug it in, He's going to be that, especially if it is of God. He's not going to become worldly. He is untouched. He is separated. And we have always been meant to be set apart because we are not of this world. And when we need strength, that's who we go to lean on so that He can refuel us, so that He can put things back into us that have been missing or that we have given away or that we have not truly ever believed belong to us. That is who God is, because we may not always have strength. We look to it in different places, and some of it, if we're honest with ourselves, has not always been a good strength that we're looking for. We're looking for it in the wrong places, and we're looking for it in the wrong people, and we're looking for it in the wrong things. Remember, He is your strength. Number two, well, letter O, He orders our steps. He orders our steps. Ordering means that there is a way in which we are being taught how to navigate, when and where, how to move, and when we need to rest, how we have to do things. There is a certain order. For my type A folks out there, um, when you want something to be orderly, it feels out of control when things are not going according to plan. And life is going to be like that. That is for anyone, right? But God is going to order the things that He needs you to do where He wants you to go. And He's even going to include people that you may not have ever even thought was going to be a part of your journey. I always like to tell the piece of the story about Judas. And when it comes to God, Jesus having to go to his walk to the cross, Judas had to be there. Judas is the one that spun everything into fruition. You had to have Judas so that Jesus was going to be and become who he was going to be. Hope that makes sense. That makes sense, right? I might have to re-say that in my head. I'm like, But what I mean is, Judas had to come and he had to be the negative person that betrayed Jesus, that gave Jesus up so that Jesus could do his walk, so that he could save me and you. That makes sense, y'all? Okay. All right. So the next letter is U. And that is he unveils the mysteries of his word. Ooh, I like this one. He unveils the mysteries of his word because he acts as a guide, not even acts, because he is our guide. When we are lost, when we don't know where to go, when we don't know where to turn, when we don't know where to move, we have to go back to Christ. We have to go back to God because when we read his word, he starts to show us where he is in our lives. He does it by storytelling and doing the parables and explaining how other people went through things. We're still going through the very same things that they were going through back in the day. It may not look that much different, but our personalities are. So our responses are different. Our reactions are different. And how we look at things are different because our environments has shaped us. People and their words have shaped us, no matter how we got there. But when God unveils the mysteries of what his words tell us, it starts to resonate in our spirits and our hearts. And then we continue to ask God, we continue to seek him so that we understand how he is in the middle of everything that we are in. No matter if our circumstance looks good and no matter if our circumstance looks bad. Okay, you guys still with me? All right. Letter U. I'm sorry, we're on R. We're on R. Letter R is he restores your soul. Mm, this Psalms 23. He restores our soul. And what does restoring mean? That means it's to bring back to the original state or your true identity. How many of us have gotten lost? Ooh, how many of us gotten lost in who we are? We tried to fit into this crowd. We tried to fit into that crowd. We tried to start altering who we were so that we could try to fit in. We started dressing a certain way. We started speaking a certain way. We started switching up, moving in different facets and directions just because we wanted to belong and to be a part, not knowing who we really were and are at the core. If you've done that, that's not a negative thing. That's not a bad thing at all. What it is you're trying to figure yourself out. And that's what we do as we're growing up. When we're in our adolescence, that's probably the biggest time that we're trying to figure ourselves out. And even then, we don't always know. But the one thing that I can tell you that we are for sure is children and women, men, women, and children of God. That's who we really are. God tells us in his word that he said that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. He knows the inward workings of you. It's not confused. It's not uncertain. It's not unsure. He knows. We just live in a world that tells us so many different things about who it is that we are that we start to lose what's really within us. We start to lose our souls. We start to lose ourselves. We start getting tired. We start getting fatigued. But when you have God as your source, he's going to restore what you have lost, what you think you have lost that you probably had within you all along. Mm. Oh, I love that one. All right, we've got two more letters left, you guys. C. He cultivates a relationship with you. Cultivating means that you are developing and you are growing and you are being shaped. Oftentimes you hear the word cultivate in like farming. And farming means that you are planting seeds, that you are growing and working to reap a harvest of some sort of whatever it is that that brings to you. There is something that is being produced more than likely underground and in the dark. Oh gosh, I love that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Because he said, I formed you in your mother's womb in the dark places, in the quiet places, like I like to call it when I'm spending time with God. Oh, my Lord. But what I am expressing to you is that he is cultivating a relationship with you. He is looking for a connection with you. He is looking for you to learn from him so that he can grow you. You are the one that he is nurturing. You are the one that he is feeding. You are the one that he is looking to have sprout out of the soil, out of the environment in which you are in, and grow into something that has been beautifully created. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. Last is E. He empowers you to walk in truth. He empowers you to walk in truth. When you are empowered, that means you have been given something to know that you have the capability. You have the confidence. You have the tools. You have the resources. You just have to learn how to apply them. He's already told you what you've got. And if he hasn't opened that door to you yet, it's coming. He just wants you to spend time with him. A source means that there is something that you are lacking when you don't have it. You are lacking source. So when God says that he is everything that you need, he is going to feed you. He is going to clothe you. He is going to house you. He is going to give you wisdom and knowledge. He is going to re energize you. He is going to do what he needs in order to make sure you have what you need so that you can be the best for him. That is how and that is why he is your source. He is the one that you have to go back to when you have the things that you are going with. He is the starting point and the foundation. That is another way that it was put for what your source is, what a source is. All right. Oh my goodness, you guys. That is all I have for you guys today for what source is. So remember, we're going to reiterate it. S is he is our strength. O is that he orders our steps. U is that he unveils the mysteries of his word. R is he restores your soul. C is that he cultivates a relationship with you. And E is he empowers you to walk in truth, his truth, not the world's. Got me? You guys be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share to anyone you feel may need a word of encouragement. And as always, be blessed.